like we had our first conversation, just about the need for volunteers and how important the work is at CASA. And thank you so much, Lynda, for your time on the show today. Pleasure having you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm excited to be here again. This is our third interview with you
Second,
guys.
yeah,
So,
we're getting there.
oh, yeah. Yeah,
Well,
it's really exciting.
and I'm sure, the need for volunteers are still definitely there. And, the impact that the volunteers have, not only for the organization, but also for the individual and the families in which they're with. Just great work that's done all the way across the board.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. The volunteer is really there to help the child who's in need. It's just being someone that they can confide in, turn to for support. I mean, really, it's like being a professional friend, as we like to call it.
How long have you been at CASA, Linda?
A little over a year now, so not too terribly long, but I'm really passionate about what I get to do. I mainly do all of our marketing and events and charge of recruiting volunteers. So yeah.
And what's been the most enlightening part of seeing the organization at work?
I think just being able to see and meet so many different people who are really passionate about what they do. I think it takes a special kind of person to volunteer with us, just because, not everybody can handle the volunteer work. Um, they have to really have a passion for kids. And so just hearing them talk about meeting with the child and how happy and excited they are, and seeing their face just light up. I mean, that's really special to me, is just knowing that I'm making a positive impact in someone's life.
What's the volunteer process look like if somebody wants to join forces with you and help this great work to be done?
Yeah, so you can actually sign up on our website, CASA of SWIL.org, and we will reach out to you within 24 hours. You'll do like a quick phone interview, we'll get you screened, and then we kind of go from there. If you're eligible, you will be put through our training process. And then once that's all done, my favorite part is you actually get to be sworn in by a judge.
Oh, wow. That's really
Yeah.
cool. Have you had any interaction with the volunteers since you've been with CASA? And what's that interaction been like if you had any?
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, I do get to talk with them sometimes, and I've actually sat in on some of our trainings we've done, and so they, are learning about kind of the history about what we do, the seriousness of it as well, and what all they'll be expected. You'll be writing reports for the judge whenever you meet with the child, so that the judge kind of knows what's going on in the child's life, and basically just being the eyes and ears, as we like to say, so the judge can make the best decision.
Well, and I think that's where, we have a lot of conversations, Linda, with volunteer organizations that all have great, great missions. But, this one really, it doesn't hit close to home because I can't empathize with somebody that's going through this journey. But what I can do is sympathize with the fact that the priceless component in which a volunteer could have on somebody's life, not just for the short term, but I mean truly, for the long term. I mean, in remembering them and and all these things. I mean, this is really. What I think could really change some maybe generational issues and really, help combat them at least. And I think that you guys do such a great job of that. And really, the volunteers you guys have are so passionate, and that's just from what I've kind of read and just from what I've witnessed. It really makes this, such an amazing organization to want to be a part of, to want to help contribute, and really just change the lives of so many individuals.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, with this experience, like, you get some of the, I can't speak for every volunteer. Some just enjoy the work and helping others, but some of them really form a special bond with whatever child that they're assigned to, and they get those lifelong
Yeah.
memories of just being there for them. And yeah, I think it's really, really special.
Well, and going forward, are there any major events that we can help as just maybe not volunteers even, but just spreading awareness for the great work that you guys are doing and how we can hopefully recruit some of our great friends and family members to be a part of this wonderful organization?
Yeah, so we are actually now recruiting for our August training. We don't have a set date on that yet, but we have gotten a lot of inquiries on our website from Madison County. Actually, when I look at the numbers from July 1st to present, we've got a total of 110 just from Madison out of the 5 counties we serve. So, really just um, letting people know about it, sending them to our website where they can fill out that form. And hopefully, we'll have some more fun volunteer appreciation events between, now and the end of the year.
Is is there anything that you would like for prospective volunteers to know about more than anything else when considering CASA and considering the role that they play?
Um, I think just being aware that it is very serious,
Yep.
and that, you need to at least be 21 years old or older. You must have a clean background check, and just be open and willing to learn. The other thing is, if you have a specific age group of kids you want to work with, we do that as well. We kind of look to see what you want to do. If you want to work with teenagers, you can work with teenagers. If you want to work with babies, you can do that as well. And just really,
Wow.
having the passion and the heart to care for kids. They just
Yeah.
need someone there. They're going through really rough times. So, yeah.
Well, and you're becoming there for so many, I'm sure. And I'm not living this, so I don't really know. I'm just kind of assuming here, but I'm sure they become their safe space in so many ways, at least a constant presence of good, and so, and I don't know what any case looks like or, specifics, but, those are tumultuous times. And to be a constant force of presence, regardless, is huge. And to be an advocate, um, truly advocating for the health and well-being of an individual, of a child. I mean, what greater good could one do? I mean, that's truly just so special. And how many, I know that we've talked before about just the amount of work that's done. How many volunteers do you know off the top of your head do you guys have right now when it comes to advocates and this type of work?
So, right now, I believe we have 147, roughly, about.
Hmm.
That changes, of course, active volunteers.
Well, and now with that too, how is the schedule for the volunteers? And that's the only is it one of those that's dependent on specific situations and specific schedules, or is there a little flexibility with volunteers? How does that work?
So there's actually a lot of flexibility. Once you go through the training, it really, I mean, we just ask you to spend maybe 5 hours a month working with the child, and you get to make your own hours. So you can go on those home visits or whatnot. And really, again, it's just the consistency. So showing
Yeah.
up for them, depending on the case, sometimes it will be a longer duration of seeing that child. It really just depends on the situation, but we only ask 5 hours a month, and I
Wow.
believe that's pretty doable, especially if you're someone who is, working full time. We let you kind of work within your own schedule.
Well, it's just fantastic, and it just goes back towards that greater goal. And now, your guys' portion of CASA, 13 counties. Am I remembering that correctly?
5
Five
counties.
counties. So what's still, I mean, that's a large group and a large number. And it just shows, it really hits the close to home knowing that there's such a need too. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. And, Madison being one of them. And then we are located in St. Clair.
Okay.
Um, and then there's also Bond, Monroe, and Randolph as well. So yeah, we've got a big group. A lot of kids.
With that being said, what do you think, Linda, would be the best way to get more information and truly get somebody directed today to pick up the phone, open up the computer, and be a volunteer for your guys' group?
Um, well, like I said, we have our website. That's usually where we direct people to go to. It's just CASA of SWIL.org. You can fill out the form. We have information about us on there if you want to read some of our upcoming events, a place where you can donate, and yeah, pretty much all the resources and everything is on there. Or if you would like, you can always give us a call. Oh, yeah, there's our
There you
website
go.
there.
You guys can
Yes.
find this out right now, CASA of SWIL.org. It's right there on the homepage. You can donate as well, right to the right of the volunteer aspects of it, see upcoming events, and just become a member of CASA by volunteering and just being a part of, such a great component of the organization. Lynda, I can't believe I found that on the fly. That was pretty impressive.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, wait, go back. I want to show you something cool.
Okay.
Okay,
Let me
go
go
to
back on the scene here.
okay, go up. Okay, see the red bar where it says volunteer
Yes.
at the bottom? Okay, click on that. It's actually a link that takes you to our volunteer page so you can read about it. We've got some, videos on there, what all, and then you
Wow.
can sign up.
You guys have it all
Pictures.
lined up here, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Fantastic. I like this a lot. You guys can see more by going to casaofswil.org/volunteer. And getting back over to the conversation, Lynda, is there anything else we need to fill in our audience for right now?
So for August, our goal is we really want just 25 volunteers from Madison County. Like I said, we've gotten 110 inquiries from Madison County. We're doing really good.
Wow.
So if we could just get 25 more to sign up for August, see if you're interested, refer a friend, tell your neighbor. I don't know, just a few more because the kids, they really need you.
You're 100% right. And it's great to see that there's that much reaction and feedback, for volunteer opportunities so far. But let's get not 25, let's do another 125. I think that's what we need from this show today. That's how I know it'll be a win, Lynda. And you guys can find out more by going to that website. We'll link it all in a write up on RiverBender.com. Is there anything else to fill in our audience with right now?
Not at this time, no. I
Fantastic.
don't think so.
Fantastic, Lynda. It's always great talking with you and talking about all the great things that CASA is about. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me, CJ.
We'll take a quick break here, and we're going to come back with your Thursday morning right after this on RiverBender.com and get over here, Roku TV.